grandmother.
I'm telling it to you.
And I say it's baloney.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Come on, start talking.
I can't talk. I wasn't even here when it happened.
Oh, you wasn't even here. Well, where were you? Where were you?
I was 1,000 miles from here. I was in New York. Yeah, I was in New York.
You were in New York. Come on, cut it out. You weren't anywhere near New York. You weren't any place else but right here. Now come on, start spilling your guts.
I got nothing to spill.
What's going on in there? I got pulled in on a car heist. What's the matter with that, Denny? He got a mat on the world or something?
Slapping him around again, huh?
Yeah, if a guy don't know, he don't know. Now, why don't he cut it out?
Very unhappy man, Dineen. Takes it out on us bums that get dragged in here.
Yeah, well, nobody deserves that unless he's a murderer.
Listen, what are you going to do? He's a tough cop.
Tough cop. Anybody up here ask for a cop?
Oh, no. Sorry, must be a mistake.
Mistake? What do you mean, mistake? How can there be a mistake? Down at headquarters, they said somebody up here asked for a cop.
Oh, no, officer. I'm sure you're wrong. You see, I'm the only person up here. And I've got a cop. Why, Officer Stone, they're lovely.
Hey, what's all this?
Well, I thought it was high time the cop on the beat got a taste of little Ruthie's cooking. So I said to myself, here's this big lug walking his flat feet off all day long. Why should I drag him downtown to a restaurant?
Very
Go ahead,
thoughtful.
get started.
Very thoughtful, but nary a step did your flat-footed friend walk today.
Oh? Don't tell me they made you police commissioner already. Only 6 months on the force?
Well, I spent most of the day in the back room.
Doing what, lifting weights?
Yeah, dead weights. Mickey knocks them down, I pick them up. It's called maintaining the peace.
3rd degree. It's horrible.
Oh? Well, it's easy to see you're never going to become a good policeman. You got to be tough. That's what Mickey says. Sure. Me, I don't know. He doesn't like people. I don't know, but I'll never be a tough cop.
Oh, what's the salt?
That's all.
You better not be.
No, don't worry, baby. I'm not mad at anybody, see?
Eddie, let's get married right away.
Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Not so fast. As soon as we get a little more dough. Look, I promise you we'll be married in 6 months. Huh?
Sure, I was sneaking down the alley and I run into this guy coming down the other way. You should have seen his face when he saw me. He lets out one yell and he tries to jump over the wall. Drops the dough right at my feet.
Oh, Scotty. Hey, second.
Hi, Eddie. Hey, Stone, I got an extra ticket to the fights tonight. You like to drag along?
Oh, you kidding? I'm taking a girlfriend to the movie.
Hey, when are you going to marry that dame, Eddie? I thought it was supposed to be this month.
Well, we decided to put it off a while. You know, let the bank account grow a
Well,
little.
you don't play it smart, Eddie. You spend all your day in an engagement ring, you got nothing left to get married
I
with.
mean, Ruth got it all worked out. As soon as I finished pounding a beat.
You're taking a big chance, kid. First thing you know, some character will show up and you'll be left.
Don't
around.
worry, Ruth will wait. I got the ring a half size too small. It'll never come off. Anybody up here calling for a cop?
Come in, Eddie.
Hey, you know, I've been thinking on my way up here. What do you say we have a real party tonight, huh?
Eddie.
Instead of a What?
Eddie, wait.
Well,
We've
what?
got to talk
What about?
about us.
All right, let's talk about us. You know, that's my favorite subject. Say, you know, I won't be pounding that beat very much longer. A couple of guys got moved up
Eddie,
today.
listen, there's something I've got to say to you.
Yeah, I know. I said we'd be married in 6 months. It's 6 months
No,
already.
Eddie, I've got to tell you. I'm in love with somebody else.
Well, that's a lousy kind of joke.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I couldn't help it. It's the way things happen.
You're still wearing my ring.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I did love you, Eddie. Please believe me, I really did. But after I met Dave,
Dave? Hey, who's that?
You don't know him. He's...
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Not now, anyway. Look, kid, I mean... Wait a minute, this is some kind of a joke, isn't
I'm
it?
sorry, Eddie.
Sorry?
What else can I say?
Nothing.
Sarge? And Scotty. Checking in at Holland Avenue. No, I got everything under control here. Right. Sarge wants us to check up on old man Regan's store around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty, for the love of Pete, snap out of it, will you?
Sure.
How long can a guy go around mooning over a dame?
Oh, skip it, Scotty.
Oh, what are you going to do? Keep it up all your life?
Yeah, the rest of my life. Sure. I don't even know who the guy is.
What good's knowing who he is?
I got a reason.
Is he stoned around, Mickey?
He's in the back room. They brought in a guy who just knocked over a delicatessen. Eddie's, working over him.
I got a letter for him. It's from the gal that tossed him over 6 months ago.
Oh, ain't that a crock, though, all ready to get hitched, ring and all? Ah, women.
Question is, do I give it to him or don't I? He's been luring a pickpocket ever since it happened.
Give it to him, it is, ain't it? You want us to get in trouble with the post office?
Yeah, I guess I'd better give it to him.
You were recognized running out of that store.
It's a mistake. I got mistook for somebody else.
You're hard to mistake.
There's
mister.
a lot of fat men in this town office.
Listen, friend, we're trying to be reasonable, see? Oh, Scotty.
A letter for you, Eddie. Yeah, I saw it.
Last one I got was 2 months ago. Dear Eddie, it says, can't we be friends? It's a record. I don't want to be
Listen,
friends.
officer, I keep telling you I had nothing to do
shut up, will you?
It's an invitation. An invitation at a wedding. Mr. and Mrs. John Ferguson request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter Ruth to Mr. David Brunner at 4 o'clock the afternoon, January 25th. David Brunner.
Try to forget it, Eddie.
Did you ever try to forget? I'd just like to get him down here in this room once. For all I know, it might be some cheap crook she picked up. It might be somebody lying his head off in this room. It could even be a...
I hate to butt into your private affairs, copper, but if you're through with me, I'll...
Eddie, take it easy.
Start talking, see? You're gonna start spilling your guts before I spill them all over the floor.
But I told you I didn't...
And I told you to start talking.
Kid, take it easy. That's not the guy.
How do I know? You're gonna start talking, see, and start talking soon. While you still got some teeth left in your head.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Eddie thinks that guy that he's questioning is the guy that took his dame away from him. It ain't, but he thinks it is. He's going to think that every guy he questions is the guy that stole his dame. When he meets him, watch out.
He talked.
second act of Tough Cop, starring Barry Nelson.
Hoping that you'll come around. I wonder what's keeping me up. Baby, you're bringing me down. I could go to sleep. I could read a book. Or look for you in Lost and Found.
Yeah, there are a couple of songwriters. They're always hanging around here. They're always telling me how their next one is going to be a big hit. A couple of bums. What, do you want another beer?
Hoping that maybe it's you. When I say hello, some guy wants to know what program I'm listening to.
Yeah. Got a nice story here.
What does it say?
It's an editorial. Tough Cop, it's called. Very nice writing. Very tough writing.
Read it. Maybe we can set it to music.
About a man named Eddie Stone. He's tough, the guy says. I beat him up first, cop. I shoot him down and then ask questions, cop. In short, a menace, the man says, this Edward Stone.
Tough cop. And what's being done about this menace?
Well, that's what the story's about. The police are being congratulated.
Clever, huh?
Edward Stone is now an ex-cop.
Eddie Stone, ex-cop.
He has been fired, bounced, ejected. He's now a private citizen, even as you and me. Yeah, and high time, the man says. Good riddance, the man says.
Never make a song. Pops, why don't you get us a couple of more beers?
Sam, the unfriendly bartender, will give us some more credit.
Talk to him. Charm him. Tell him our next tune's a surefire hit.
Yeah, I told him that last week. He ain't a music lover, this Sam.
Tough cop. Maybe we should have been a couple of tough cops instead of writers of musical comedies that never get written. Tough ex-cop.
Eddie, you know better than that. Not while I'm on duty.
Oh, Copper, have it your way.
Eddie, listen.
What?
Why don't you try to get back on the force again in a couple of months? Come on, talk it
nuts
over with
to
the
that.
captain. No, I mean it. You can't go around being sore for the rest of your life.
Yeah, well, I got other things to do. You can have the police force.
What do you mean by a crack like that?
You heard me.
Break your lousy neck! Break it easy,
Break it easy.
Not that tough. Let me tell you
Come on, break it up!
Officer, this guy here just slugged me. For no reason at all, he steps up and slugs me.
I had plenty of reason. The guy called me a
Okay, now
deadbeat.
take it easy now. Take it easy. Is that right you hit this guy?
Yeah, I hit him, but I got a good explanation.
Well, never mind the explanation. You want him arrested?
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Now, look.
Maybe I lost
If this
my
guy
head.
wants to make a complaint, I gotta run you in.
He didn't hurt you.
What do you mean he didn't hurt me? He hit me,
What
didn't
about
he?
it? What about it?
Take him in.
Come on, Mac.
Officer, give me a break. Let me phone my wife, will
I
you?
can do that from the station.
Hey, Ivory, do me a favor. Call Ruth for
All
me,
right,
will
look,
you?
officer, wait a minute.
Yeah?
Just forget about the whole thing. I don't want to make trouble for him.
Well, it's an assault rap if
No,
you say
just
so.
forget about it, that's all. You want to be a man?
What's your name, Mac?
Brenner. Dave Brenner.
Okay, Brenner. You get a break this time, but any more disturbances, I run you in. Whether this guy makes a complaint or not.
Thanks, officer. Hey, how about a tune, Ivory, huh?
Sure thing.
My hands are shaking.
Hey.
Yeah?
What did you say your name was?
Brenner. Dave Brenner. Why?
And the wife's?
Ruth. What's this all about? Who are you?
Police department. You're under arrest.
But that other cop
You
just
got
said...
it wrong. You're coming with me.
Where?
You'll find out, brother. You'll find out. Yeah. Did she pay the rent, too?
What are you talking about?
Is that you, sweetheart? Dave, darling, is anything the matter?
Hello, Ruth.
Remember me?
Eddie. Well, how are you? How'd you meet Dave?
You know each other?
Oh, didn't Ruth tell you all about me?
Well, this is amazing. Almost 2 years. You look wonderful, Eddie. You must be a detective by now. Well, look, let's sit down.
This
So-
isn't a
Ruth,
social call.
Oh?
Oh, your husband assaulted a guy over in a Holland Avenue bar.
Dave, no.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I couldn't take it any longer, that's why. The guy made a crack and I hit him. He said, "Why don't you get a job, Shakespeare?" And I hit him.
Oh, darling. Eddie, we've had a pretty rough time of it. Dave and Ivory just couldn't seem to get a break.
That's all my fault. I'm nothing but a hack songwriter. But I shouldn't have hit the guy. I know.
Well, this is very touching. But I'm taking your husband in.
Eddie, do you have to?
That's funny, isn't it? You're tossing me over for a bum like that, and I end up taking him in.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to book him for assault.
I have a heart, fella. The guy wasn't hurt.
Oh, yes, Eddie, have a heart. You used to have one.
Yeah, I used to have one, a great big one. I wrapped it around a gold ring and put it on your finger. And you threw it back in my face.
Oh, Eddie.
Don't talk to me about heart.
Oh, Eddie, now wait.
Wait, for what? 6 months I waited. All the time I was saying to myself, maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe she'll see she was wrong. And then I got an invitation to your wedding. You know what I've been thinking of since then? I've been thinking maybe the bump she dumped me for will be brought down to the precinct. I kept saying to myself, maybe they'll bring him in. And when I get him in the back room... And now I don't have to wait anymore, do I?
Eddie, now stop it.
Shut up.
Eddie, don't.
Yeah, that's another rap against you, huh? How do you like that? Assaulting an officer.
That's what you turned out to be, a tough cop.
Yeah, tough cop. I found out what you get in this world, loving everybody.
It's a tough cop. Just couldn't stand a broken engagement, so you take it out on somebody who never did you any harm. The guy who was never going to get tough. You're a coward. You just couldn't stand being hurt.
Hurt? What do you know about being hurt? Whoever hurt you?
She's been hurt plenty. I made her sit here waiting for me for 2 years while I was out getting drunk. You think you know what it is to be hurt, copper? You don't even know the meaning of the word.
Now, Eddie, please wait. Please, won't you go and leave us alone?
Yeah, I'll leave you alone. But I'm taking him with me.
Oh, Eddie, please, you can't.
Good night, Mrs. Brunner. Don't wait up for your husband. He'll be a long time coming home.
Oh, Eddie, please. Please wait. Oh, no, I can't.
Okay, you've been walking me around for half an hour. Now, why don't you take me in?
Shut up. I'll tell you when I'm ready to take you in.
Hey, what's this all about? You are a copper, ain't you?
What do you think I am?
You don't want me to answer that question. Well, why don't you call a squad car and take me in? Go ahead, there's a call box right over there.
Shut up. I'll give the orders.
Hey, what's your name besides Eddie, anyhow?
What do you want to know for?
So that I can make a stink when I get to trial.
Oh, well, don't worry about getting to trial, fella. That's the least of your worries, now.
Hey, where are you taking me?
In here.
What for?
Because I said so. Wise
Good
guy.
big idea.
All right, get moving, go on.
What are you going to do?
You'll find out. All right. Come on, start running now.
Oh, why should I start running?
You're trying to escape, see? See, you assaulted me, and now you're trying to run away. Self-defense on my part, see? Who's going to know the difference? Come on, get going.
Hey, you're nuts.
Maybe I am, but get going.
Yo, Madge, I'm home. Hey, Ivory!
Hey, what are you guys doing in here?
Buddy got a little drunk, that's all.
Loaded, huh?
Ivory, get a cop, will you?
Get a cop? You already got a cop.
Sure, I'll take care of him.
Sure, officer, but just treat him gently. He's a nice guy, even though he does drink a little too much. Nighty-night, Davy boy. I'll tell Ruth you're in good hands.
Ivory.
Now, it's just between you and me, fella. That was your last chance. All right, get going.
You'll remember. Tomorrow when they find me, you'll remember.
Shut up.
You're no cop.
What?
I know a cop's revolver when I see one. You're no cop.
So what? Go on, get going.
Okay, Sarge, right.
Hey,
Yeah?
why don't you guys get together? First you're going to arrest him, then you're not going to arrest him, then you're going to arrest him again, then you don't arrest him. You guys can make a person very nervous.
What are you talking about?
My buddy Dave, a detective's got him in the alley.
Detective, there ain't no plainclothesman on this beat.
There's a tough cop who's got him in the alley.
Tough cop.
Hey, Eddie! Eddie, stop! He's trying to kill me! Eddie.
Good shot. You hit the bullseye.
Eddie, for crying out loud, what's wrong with you? Are you going crazy? Somebody call an ambulance out there.
Yeah. Out of my mind. Oh, where is he? Brenner?
Yeah.
Tell Ruth. Tell her I'm not so tough. Bullets, they go right through me. Tell her that. Tell her.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead, finally. A long time coming. Oh, you're the guy, huh?
Me? What guy?
Never mind, run along. Oh, wait a minute. Tell Ruth what Eddie said. Maybe she'll tell you the whole story.
Friends, I imagine that you remember hearing about the little red mill that stood on the banks of the old mill stream many years ago. You know, the waters of the old mill stream would pour along, and they'd set that wheel in motion, which in turn set the mill itself in motion. Well, now, you may never have thought of it, but there's a present-day version of that going on right under the hood of your automobile. Yes, the present-day version of the mill wheel is this. It's called a starting motor armature. Now, it doesn't look like that mill wheel, that's true, but it does perform the same sort of function, and that is, it turns energy into power. Only in this case, it turns the electrical energy of your battery into cranking power to start the engine of your car. Now, speaking of starting power, Autolite developed the first 2-unit 6-volt starting system, which is now in use throughout the entire automotive industry. That was back in 1912, when owners of horseless carriages had to think a lot about this, a crank. Well, you don't have to anymore, because now, each year, Autolite manufactures millions of starting motors and armatures to the exacting specifications of Autolite engineers and the engineers of many leading makes of America's finest cars, which specify these Autolite parts for installation right on the assembly line as original factory equipment. And at the same time, identical parts are packed in cartons just like this for replacement use. Yes, they're available to you for replacement use. So, when your service station, car dealer, or garage tells you that your car needs replacement parts, be sure and insist on original factory parts just like those that were installed on the assembly line. And remember, all Autolite parts are original factory parts. So, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Next week on Suspense, A Fool's Heart with Henry Hull.
This is CBS.